towel and drain them through a colander later on. So, right. So that's all nice and submerged in there. Turn this back on onto a high heat, and I'm going to give them a nice little boil. So these potatoes are looking good. So what's going on with my cheeky camera here today? There you go. Moving all over the place. Right, so lettuce is done, tomatoes, the eggs are almost there. Once the eggs are, I'm going to give them about 5 minutes before I start peeling them. We're going to peel them and then we're going to set them aside with the tomatoes and the lettuce. So we've got the chips on, just waiting for the dough more than anything. So this is going to take the longest part of today, is the making the bread. So I'm only probably going to give it one proof, to be honest with you. But how hot is it in this kitchen? 67 Fahrenheit. I mean, you're looking for around about 70 for a good proven temperature for the bread. But I mean, it's pretty warm up there, but it's not like super hot. So this might take a little bit longer than per usual. So I guess I could turn the heating. Oh no, they've turned the heating off now, haven't they? Oh, rats. That's the problem with living in these apartments. Stupid. You can't have air conditioning and heating at the same time. So dumb. Right. It's okay. Would put in the fires in the fridge. Sorry, the fries. I thought you said fires. I was like, what? Remove moisture. Was like a while since I made chips. So I don't remember like that was a thing. I mean, I suppose you could do them overnight. The only thing with putting them in water, sometimes they might like kind of curl a little bit if you want to keep that straightness. Sometimes that can happen. But not very often. To be honest with you, you only need to soak them for about roughly an hour or so. If you would like pull in the starch, if you're gonna kind of blanch them off in the fryer and then cook them off in the fryer, so you only want roughly an hour or two to soak them. You don't need to spend like too long in soaking them. To be honest with you, Alf, but you can if you want. I'm going to head out. Take care, everyone. See you next time, Mr. Warbot. Have a safe trip, dude. Give me a PM once you get there nice and safe, just so I know you're okay. Have a lovely time. And if you need anything else, just give me a PM, man. More than happy to help out, as I said before, with recommendations for places to eat and stuff. But, yeah, give me a shout when you land, and just so I know you're there safe. Chef always looking after his mods, right? But yeah, travel safe, good sir, and have a lovely time. Not in the water, just like put them in the fridge until you boil them, until drain them. The only problem, if you don't submerge them in water, Alf, what will happen is they'll oxidize and they'll go brown. So it's not the best solution. The reason why we put them in the water, obviously stop it from oxidizing, but the other reason is to wash off some of that starch that's in the potatoes, which will help give it that nice crispness for the fries. So thank you. No, much loves, buddy. And I'll see you soon. Take care, buddy. Right. Bacon. How long we got left on the bacon? I put another 10-minute timer, didn't I? So 2 minutes. 2 minutes or so. So that's fine. What else have we got to make? What else we got to do? Head forge. Whereabouts are you, good sir? How you doing? I think you'll probably be able to catch up right now, because we've got a bit of waiting to do, right? Mayonnaise is made as well. So yeah, these are coming up to the boil. Once these come up to the boil, I'm going to give these about 5 minutes. So that's good. I guess we could start... I don't want to start cooking the chicken off yet, because like I need the bread and stuff ready. So that's kind of a last minute thing. Tomatoes are done, lettuce is done. Oh, we're going to peel the eggs very shortly, so that's fine. But yeah, I feel like we're going to be waiting a long time. It's quite cold in here today. I don't know how I can warm this up in here today. I guess I'm going to leave the oven on when the bacon comes out, because I'm going to need a bit more warmth in this kitchen, because I feel pretty cold in here today. Hey, Kitchen View. What's up, buddy? What's up, Chef? I'm doing good. Could we get a shout out for Kitchen View? How you doing, good sir? We've been up to, good sir. I'm anyway pretty behind, but I'm just finishing up the mayo and boiling the eggs. Okay, you got plenty of time to catch up then, Headforge, because I got to wait on this bread, pretty much. Pretty much got to wait up for this bread. So we got our mayonnaise done, we got our eggs. I'm going to shell the eggs very shortly. Just want to leave them in the ice water for a bit longer, just so make sure those are perfect. We've got the lettuce, tomatoes done. I'm just waiting for the bacon to finish off in the oven, which, yeah, we're about there. I might keep the bacon fat though for the for cooking the chicken, just to add a little bit more kind of flavor to it. And we're not wasting any kind of anything today. So I know I haven't put it on the recipe, but you could always do that if you want to. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking with that beautiful bacon. What oil did you use for the mayo? Just a plain vegetable oil. Just a plain one. You could even use olive oil if you wanted to. But yeah, we just used a plain vegetable oil. I'm just going to open this oven door for a little bit, just so some heat can rise a little bit for that bread, because I feel it's very cold in this kitchen today. It's going to take a while for this to rise, so I'm going to leave that oven door open for a little bit, just so it can get going. But yeah, we've got some nice beautiful bacon here. If you want it a little bit longer, I feel like maybe we should put it for a little bit touch longer actually, just to crisp these up. So I'm just going to give these a little bit longer now. You're going to be like, Chef, how are you touching that? I don't know. I've got asbestos fingers. It's a little bit hot, but it's okay. I think it's that timer. Yeah, I'm going to give this another 5 minutes for that bacon. I don't want it to burn, but at the same time, I want it to crisp up very nicely. So 5 minutes. We'll put this bacon back in. Beautiful. So, yeah, also with that mayonnaise recipe as well, I need to adjust it, because I looked at it, and I was like, 2 tablespoons of vinegar seems quite a lot, and it was. I only used 1, so if you're going to do that amount, 1 tablespoon will be absolutely more than enough. If you put 2, it'll be too vinegary. So I'll adjust that later on my recipe when it goes on my website tonight. Cooks have a heck of a lot more tolerance for heat than most other people. I think so. Yeah, definitely for sure. Thank you, Freebird. I appreciate it, good sir. Not much. Having a good stream. I'm having a very good stream. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, having a very chill day. So we're making homemade bread. We're making, out of the homemade bread, we're making club sandwiches, and also a boatload of fries as well. So we got the fries just blanching off now. So when they come up to the boil, I'm going to give them about 5 minutes. I'm going to drain them off severely, get them really nice and dry, and then we're going to fry them until they're nice and crisp. So we made our homemade mayonnaise, lettuce, tomatoes. We've got bacon in, you've just seen. We've got eggs as well. Boiled eggs. I've done them for about 6 minutes, so they're not too runny. I mean, if you want them super runny in your sandwich, by all means, go for it. But I don't want them hard-boiled, but I just want that little, you know, when you cut through it, that little cheeky softness through there. But maybe a tiny bit runny in there as well, so, but yeah. Our boys, Bus Boys is always impressed when we pull pans out of the Alto Sham with like a 160C holding temp without using towels. Oh my goodness me. I think you boys have got even more harder hands than I have. I don't think I could do that one. Oh, 160 Fahrenheit. I was just going to say, 160 Celsius is, yeah, that's a little hot right there. But Fahrenheit, okay. What's that in Celsius? Sorry, I'm such a British cheeky chap. What's that in 160 Fahrenheit to Celsius? So I can get an idea. 70 watt. That's still pretty hot, dude. That's still pretty hot. Yeah. I guess I could try. Yeah. We've had the days of where it's you pull things out, or like pull hot pans out the oven. You haven't got time. Don't care. Too late. Then you regret about it later. Oh, the younger years. We wouldn't have fingertips anymore. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's far too hot. How's the streams been anyway? Has the streams been well? And guys, if you're not following Kitchen For You, go hit that follow button. It's in the channel right now. Go click on the cheeky channel. Go give that follow button. They're worth a follow. Lovely bunch. You just have to move real fast to put the sizzler down. Yeah, I remember one of my like pastry chefs. He was crazy. He used to have like boiling hot caramel, and he dipped his fingers in like ice water, and then he put fingers in the caramel and take it back out again. I was like, what? He's crazy. But yeah, he was he was a German chef. He was really good at what he was doing. But yeah, he put his fingers in hot caramel, and he could do it fine. But it'd be very quick though. It wouldn't be like holding his fingers in there, it would be like a really quick jump. No, yeah, that's what I said. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. No thanks. I'll pass on that one. Right. So, let's peel these beautiful eggies while we're waiting. So, thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. So, give them a little cheeky peel. Actually find them easier to peel actually in the water. You drain some of this off. If you can pull open, there we go. Just a little bit. Sometimes you find the eggs a little bit easier to peel than others, but just a little bit of patience. We got time for patience today, so. I usually find if you keep them submerged in the water, they're peel a little bit more easier as well. Always find it easier to start. Yeah, if you can find the air pocket and start there, that's always good. But you know, wherever it's easier for you. Wherever it's easier for you. Well, there goes the timer. I'm gonna grab the bacon now. Let me just finish this one off, and then bacon should be fine. I know, timer. You keep telling me. And it's usually a little bit more harder to peel eggs, especially when they're like a little bit more softer. But yeah, it's fine. Yeah, they're definitely going to be a little bit more runny. Maybe I should have cooked it a little touch further, but that's fine. It's okay. I'm still going to be happy with that anyway. Right. Oh, yes. Now we're done. Now we're done, boys. Boys and girls. And let me just pop that in there with the tomatoes. I crack them all over, and then it's like 100% easier to peel. Yeah, you could do it that way. Sometimes you can get, depending on as well, like the freshness of your eggs, can also help make the peeling a lot easier as well. So it's not always those things work 100% all the time. So it also does depend on the freshness of your eggs as well. Right, so we're going to drain this off. I'm going to pop these onto a little dish. So you might think, oh, it doesn't look very crisp, but when that actually cools down, they'll actually crisp up very nicely. So as soon as it hits the air and cools down a little bit, so ready for your sarnies or your sandwiches. Danny Wags, or the Danny Wags, thank you so much for the follow, appreciate it. How is your cheeky Friday going, my friend? Hope it's all going well. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you so much for that follow. Right, so let me save some of this bacon fat because we can use that for the chicken later on. It'll probably solidify later, but that's fine. That's some crispy bacon, definitely for sure. You gotta have crispy bacon. Right. There we go. Now, while it's still kind of liquefied the fat, I don't want this to kind of like harden. So I want to kind of wash it now. So while it's still liquid, so get some kitchen roll because you don't want this going down your drain. And just give this a wipe down very carefully. If the tray's hot, obviously just be very, very careful. But this tray's kind of cooled down now, so it's not so bad. Really want to give that a really good wash. Hey Skull Rose, what's up, my friend? Hey Chef, awesome people in chat. How you doing, my friend? How's your cheeky day going? Hope it's all going well. Right, so pop that in the sink. Right, let's turn this onto a hot heat. I'm going to give this a really good wash. Make sure we get all that grease off there, but... Good as always. I'm glad it's going well. Hey, Strip, what's up? Strip, your bacon's been looking very lovely on Instagram, buddy. Been looking very lovely. I like the fact you made like a load of different cakes and different forms, just to give you guys a bit more of a visual idea of like how things can go wrong and give you an idea what it looks like, and you'll like kind of understand how it goes wrong, if that makes sense. Right. Where are we now? Oh yeah, sorry I missed your message, Strip. Sometimes I'm just like talking about something, so don't worry. If I don't see it in chat after like say 10 minutes, then I'll put it in again. But I was busy explaining something. But yeah, thank you for putting it back in if I didn't see it. Right, let's give this a wee little wash. Going to peel these eggs down in a second. So let's give this a really good scrub and wash. Right, those fries are almost up to a simmer, and they're going to be coming up to a boil. 5 minutes, and then I'm going to drain them off. I can take the lettuce out now. That's dried out nicely. I'm going to put them in with the tomatoes. And the eggs. Excellent. So that's ready for my fries when we need it. So let's pop that on there. Let's have a look. That's good. So I'm just going to leave that oven open a little bit. Just so cold in this kitchen. I'm just really concerned about my bread not proving. Well, it is proving slowly, but it needs to be warmer in here. A lot warmer. Alright, Chef, chat. I'm going to pop in and say hello. A couple more streamers. And then take my lazy butt to work. No worries, good sir. It's always a pleasure. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. If you're streaming, have a lovely stream. I'll try and stop by at some point, definitely for sure. But you take care, my friend. Thank you so much. And enjoy the Sammys. Thank you so much, buddy. Much loves. And if anyone else is not following Kitchen View, go give us some love, some follows. Thank you, you as well. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. Sadly, mid-class, like yesterday, I got sick, so I assume it was really bad cold or something, so it was so terrible. Oh, so you missed class yesterday then, did you? You missed class yesterday. That sucks. Yeah, if you're not well, you know, it's definitely not worth spreading germs and going in, and, you know, it's always worth trying to make sure that you avoid those kind of situations for sure. So, that's actually good on you, actually not going in and, you know, don't want to spread any more germs going around if you're not feeling 100%. I can't even remember the last time I was even ill or had a cold. Honestly, can't remember. It's been a while since I've been ill. Oh no, I pushed through it and it was like round near the end of the class, but at least it came home with a great mud cake. Oh, okay, that's fair enough, buddy. But yeah, if you're not feeling well, like I'm talking like really not well. I suppose in the industry, it's hard. If you got like a headache or something, then you just get on with it. But if it's something that's gonna spread, you gotta be careful with that kind of stuff, guys. Chef, how's it going? Been out for food with the missus and we're cooking. Oh, sorry, what we're cooking. I was going to say, you've been eating out and now you're going to cook as well. No, what we cooking, what am I cooking? We're doing homemade bread. We're also doing, out of that homemade bread, we're making chicken club sandwich. And we're also doing cheeky fries, which are on the stove right now as well. So handmade fries to go with it. So we made homemade mayonnaise. We're going to peel the rest of these eggs. Lettuce, tomato. We've done the crispy bacon as well. We've kept the fat for the chicken to cook off, so crispy bacon's there. Lettuce, sliced tomatoes. Peeled one egg so far. I'm going to do the other one in a second, so just doing a little bit of a wish-wash first. So washing things up, and then we can get sorted. But I hope you had a lovely meal out, Sean, and it's lovely to see you again, and I hope you're having a lovely Friday. Appreciate you being here. Rosto Mid, hello my friends. Welcome to the channel. How you doing? How is your Cheeky Friday going as well? I hope you're doing well. Okay, so what we're going to do, dry that stuff off. put some of this stuff away, and then we can carry on with these beautiful eggs. Hey, real G.I. Joe, what's up, buddy? Did you get that job in the end, or did you pass on it? What you were asking the other day in Discord. The, what's it called? The waitering, wasn't it? Did you go for it in the end, or did you skip out on it? I'm okay, thanks. Awesome. I'm glad you're doing well. Are you new here? If you are new, please feel free to check out as well. Or anyone else who wants to check out, please feel free to check out. We've got a giveaway on the go, so 2 lots of £10 or $10 Amazon gift cards for people who spend stuff on Amazon. ! Giveaway. And it'll come up for you. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, one of my pet hates, when you cook bacon on these silk mats, right? You've got to really make sure you wash the grease off them. And if you don't, sometimes you're left with like that smoky smell as well. So, but these are perfect. These are washed nicely, so they're good to go for whenever we need anything. I mean, bacon and bacon put together, I mean, that's a little bit of a crazy combination, but yeah. You are. Awesome. So yeah, if you type in ! Giveaway, it'll come up with a giveaway for you. You just click the link and you can enter entries. You don't need to be subbed. If you are subbed, you do get a tiny few more cheeky points, but even unsubbed people can win in this. I do this every 2 weeks as well, so... also, if you want to know a little bit more about me, you can type in ! About, or you can even ask me if you really want to. I've been on here for 2 years. Over 2 years now, goodness me. Been a while. I've been professional chef from the UK, but living in the US now. So been working in the industry in the UK, but not yet, as of yet, in the US. Where are we at now? Sorry. Oh, you're from Algeria, for like North Africa. Oh, okay, awesome. No worries, my friend. It was very nice. I just had like pub grub, nice chicken, parmo as well. Oh, it sounds very nice, Sean. Sounds very nice. I'm looking to do like a pop-up. Was like just curious about what people thought about like staff wages would be like fair in that. Okay, I see. You're just like curious about it. So, but that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Would it help to put the dough on the trivet on a warm pan? Now, I don't want to. No. That will you'll end up cooking the dough. That'll be too hot. The you want to let it prove. You don't want to force prove it. If you force prove it, you could end up wrecking the dough. The bread won't come out nice. You've got to be patient, Peter, with the bread. You can't rush it. If you rush it, number one, you'll lose the flavor. Second of all, you won't come out with a great dough. Let it prove on its own. Try and not rush it too much. I mean, I'm just adding some heat to the kitchen because it's quite cold over here today. So we're pushing up to, what, Fahrenheit? Almost at 70 Fahrenheit now, which is a good optimum warm temperature for the dough. But yeah, you don't want to be putting them over pans. Definitely not. I can show you how to cook authentic Algerian couscous. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. If you want to join Discord, we have got a Discord there as well. ! Discord. And if you want to share any recipes, we've got a recipe section. Or we've got a community food section where you can post your own foods that you make. We've got lots of stuff in Discord, so please feel free to join that. That's free to join as well. At the end of the day, no matter what temperature you prove it at, the longer you prove it, if you prove it in the fridge, you'll have more deep flavor. Exactly. I mean, for stream-wise, we're not doing it in the fridge. Definitely not. But you would definitely need to have lower yeast content, because if you put the same content that I've got for this in the fridge, by the morning you'll have dough all over your fridge. So you actually need to reduce the amount of yeast you actually use. So if you're going to do a slower proof with more flavor, then yeah, you need to reduce the content of the amount of yeast you're using. But yeah, okay, 5 minutes are up, so we're going to put the 5 minutes on, and then we're going to drain these off. So let's have a look. Timer, let's go. So I need to drain this sink as well. But yeah, you can, the longer you do it, but if you're just doing a day bread, you know, a good like 8 to 12 hours is pretty good. So it's pretty much like an all-day loaf. So you could start like really early in the morning and then like be ready by the evening. But I'm doing this a little bit quicker than 12 hours because we're not waiting 12 hours, sure. If you did the 12 hours, then you'd be like pretty